Hello, my name is Victoria, and welcome to OpticomonOne, the last software solution that your company is going to need to run your business efficiently. The last years have seen a rapid shift to work from home and a global urgency to digitize. Public funds are allowing for rapid fiber infrastructure growth and capitalization, compounding the skills shortage in the industry, forcing innovation and automation. After 15 years in the industry, we arrived at the one solution for F&O and ISP companies to scale and operate. Your efficiency is our goal. Our expert team understands the complexities of building an infrastructure and service business. OpticomonOne provides carefully built-in automation that simplifies your technical, operational, and financial requirements, resulting in decreased operating expenses. OpticomonOne is excited to join the Calix partner community to drive operational optimization throughout the global FTTX industry. Today, we are going to walk you through the end-to-end process of onboarding, provisioning, and billing a client, while also giving you a sneak peek at the operational management of our software. If you have made it this far, you know that we have emerged from 15 years of hands-on experience in growing a successful F&O and ISP business, encountering every possible problem that a growing organization like yours faces. Problems such as inefficient customer onboarding, manual contract management, stock and serial number mix-ups, poor inventory management and lost stock lost or stolen with rental properties, multiple databases without automated updating or integrations, massive amounts of administrative staff to manage intakes, databases, and non-automated functions, unpaid invoices, manual billing, and inefficient service migrations. A key feature you will notice as we go through this demo is the automation. Through our 15 years of experience in the industry, we have been able to create the software to be virtually zero touch, allowing for a huge decrease in time spent on administrative tasks. Another important feature of our system is the fact that you need no swivel chair as you navigate through our ecosystem. We have integrated what normally would be around 5 different systems into one fully integrated solution with a single sign-on, eliminating the complexities of managing multiple databases. We cater for open access, closed access, ISP in a box platform capabilities, and API integrations. For an open access option, the customer would see a list of all of the ISP products available. Closed access would only show one ISP on the network. The ISP in a box is a CRM system similar to the F&O solution with custom modules designed for your company's needs. Or there can be an API integration with the backend of the ISP system, which then would also automate the operational process. If the ISP has particular commercial requirements, like a specific contract or credit check, the ISP will need to authorize the order in our system after this process is complete. The backend process remains the same, so we will demonstrate closed access. Customer sign-up. We are going to start by looking at the GIS-enabled front end, where the customer checks coverage area by typing in their address, whether it is for their home or business, each of which will lead down a different process. Via this GIS-enabled platform, we can identify the zoning of the site, whether it is residential, commercial, or mixed use. Each layer can be color based on the zone. Once the customer confirms his address, he is taken to the information submission form, where some information will be auto-populated from the GIS database, and the rest the customer will need to populate. The customer will choose which broadband service and any additional products they would like, which is fed and specified from the backend system and based on the address that the customer selected. The form will then give a summary of the costs. A promo code can be attached. This could be used if a sales agent is offering a specific discount or offer to track commission and referrals. The information is immediately captured into the system while the customer is redirected to DocuSign to complete the e-contract. Notice that so far, neither the F&O or the ISP has had to do any administrative tasks. The contract can be custom branded with colors, logos, and any specific fields your company may need. The contract sign-up process has integrated bank account verification. The customer fills out the required fields, initials, and signs where necessary, and the order is complete. The system will automatically change the customer's opportunity from prospecting to customer accepted, while the contract is also automatically uploaded and attached to the customer's profile. From start to finish, we see orders taking between 30 to 60 seconds to be completed by the client and uploaded into our system. The F&O or service provider will get an email when the DocuSign contract is opened, and then once again when it is completed, enabling us to track the progress. CRM. Now, we are looking into the network operator side and at the core CRM system. This is your functional backend system. Note the sales stage updates automatically when the contract has been completed and uploaded, changing from prospecting to customer accepted. We now select the customer opportunity, where we have an overview summary of the order. In the summary view, we can see the order number, sales stage, technical coordinator if required, and the web source or GIS layer that was selected at the start of the onboarding process. We also have a view of the installation progress here, indicating the date started and completed, as well as a progress percentage in the service that the customer selected. Again, we highlight, as an F&O and an ISP, so far, we have not yet had to do anything in this process. Stock allocation. Before we move on with the process, let me give you some background information around the stock intake, tracking, and allocation. Our system is fully integrated with Calyx and a number of other vendors. The F&O would have ordered stock from Calyx or another supplier, whether it be an ONT, OLTs, or any other assets that need to be tracked as inventory. Once brought into the database, the system can manage all the stock for inventory tracking and asset management. In this case, we have a group of ONTs, which we ordered, that need to be deployed and installed in a customer's home. As an F&O, we would have brought that stock in via GRV, where they are scanned into the system and a unique serial and FSAN number populated in the database. So that stock is in the background in the system. Stock would have then been delivered or collected by the installation contractors and logged in the system accordingly. Note that this was the first actual touch point for the F&O. Now, with that bit of background knowledge, we can move on to the next step in the process. And you will note that this is the first touch point for the F&O. Schedule manager. Typically, there would be a technical coordinator who would contact the customer and schedule an installation appointment, and then schedule a contractor to do the installation. We now select a contractor to schedule. Next, we are redirected to the scheduling module. Here, the technical coordinator will select the customer's preferred install date and time slot, and by confirming it, we are now directed to the installation scheduling dashboard. Here, you can also see the various contractors and their individual schedules for each day, week, or month. Contractor portal. We now move over to the contractor portal. The contractor has an overview available and assigned inventory and installation tasks that need to be completed. The portal also allows the contractor to self-manage technicians and the stock assigned to each technician. Here, the contractor can view all of his scheduled orders and then allocate those to the appropriate technicians. Clicking on the specific order, a window pops up for the task allocation. We have broken up tasks into 3 sections, named Fiber Drop, O&T Install, and Service Provisioning. The sections and tasks for the technicians are customizable. We recommend keeping the tasks simple. You can also assign different tasks to different technicians, should you have different teams for separate tasks. Stock assignment. Once the tasks have been assigned, we can look at the stock assignment. This is a critical component of the system, since there are high values of inventory to be tracked and managed, and you can ensure that each item of inventory is accounted for, creating peace of mind for all of your inventory and asset management needs. And with our inventory reporting model, you can see exactly what stock is where and allocated to who. Allocating stock to a technician is as simple as selecting the technician's name, filtering to the inventory type, selecting the items given to the technicians, and clicking Apply. The technician portal is an easy-to-use portal with a schedule for the day. The technician can wake up and see exactly where the installation needs to happen, which is integrated from the main CRM platform. There, he will also have the list of tasks and a place where he can check off all the tasks. We added a Complete All Selected Tasks option, since we find technicians will use this once they complete the entire installation. In the past, we would pre-configure the devices in the office, but this would cause additional complexity for the technician, and the incorrect devices were installed. So, we created a solution for the technician to have a simple portal with a drop-down of serial numbers to allocate to a specific address once he has completed the installation. The serial numbers listed will only be the ones that are in his vehicle. All of this can be done with a mobile phone or tablet view. As soon as he clicks Save, the provisioning of services will automatically happen in the system background. Again, as an F&O, we have done very little. So far, just adding stock to the system and scheduling the contractor. Going back to the F&O's view, we can now see that the order status and status of the installation has been updated automatically. Sales stage is reflected as closed won, indicating that the order has been fulfilled. Now, we are going to look at the Calyx provisioning portal to show the backend of how this example worked. On each subscriber, you can see the rapid automation of the status change. The service is now provisioned for the customer with the correct bandwidth and specific VLAN. This has been automated to be done and completed without us touching it. Customer portal side. Once the order has been provisioned, a customer onboarding welcome letter gets populated automatically with the login credentials, automatically created Wi-Fi SSID and password, and any voice service login details in the same document. This is then automatically emailed to the customer. Now, the customer can log into their portal and see their order information, account status, billing, and support tickets. The customer can see a timeline of their order. The green icon shows the service status, which is pulled automatically from the OLT. The F&O benefits from this because both the F&O and the end customer can check whether the service is active or not, negating the need of unnecessarily calling the ISP or call center for first-line support. If a customer wants to upgrade or downgrade services, we can give them the ability to do their own migration. For example, from a 10 meg to 100 meg. Or we block this function and have the customer call the ISP for a migration of services. In this case, the ISP will have the same capability to migrate the service and select a new package without the F&O needing to touch anything. The F&O manages layer 2 and the ISP manages layer 3. We have integrated provisioning both for Layer 2 and Layer 3. Billing and Radius has been integrated so we can manage the entire stack of services. When trying to scale your business, either you end up employing more staff or you need to automate and innovate. Traditionally, an operator would need multiple systems with multiple databases to manage, which is extremely complex and prone to human error. Our software has combined multiple platforms, including client onboarding, CRM, Radius, billing, inventory management, installation scheduling, contractor management, accounting, and more into one fully automated ecosystem. Invoicing. Now, we are going to show you the invoicing and accounting side of OpticomonOne as a customer. We understand the pains of growing an F&O and ISP business, and particularly understand the importance of accurate and efficient invoicing and collections. This is an example of a customer showing several invoices over the past few months. Once a technician marks his installation tasks as complete, the provisioning happens automatically, and the invoice gets created automatically against the client's account. In this debtor account statement, the client can view the status of the invoices, including sent, partly paid, and paid. These statuses are auto-updated due to the integration we have done with various banks and payment gateways, including PayPal and Stripe. Assuming the correct payment references are used, these payment updates are zero-touch. We are able to manage direct debits, credit cards, and EFTs in this manner. In the event that a payment from a client has failed for whatever reason, the system will generate an automatic suspension notice to the customer, allowing him a grace period to make payment, failing which the service will be automatically suspended. Once payment has been received from the client, the service will auto-activate again. The above process applies to both an end user and to an open access ISP who may have multiple clients provisioned on your network. If payment is not received from the ISP, all of the ISP customers will be suspended. So this is a really effective method of collections in all scenarios. In the case of an open access network, the ISP manages their own clients via the ISP portal, or we could interface with them via API. The ISP portal will allow the ISP to manage their clients in real time, including payments and service migrations. Account statement. Here is an account statement for a customer. This statement gets automatically sent to the client following the month-end bill run. You can see that there are invoices and payments listed, as well as the total outstanding balance. This fully automated process reduces accounting department resources required, as well as human error, enhancing the customer experience. We do real-time bank verification checks to validate bank account info provided, reducing failed payments issued during the bill run. Let's touch on service migrations for a minute. Migration of services is quite a complex business process, considering that most services are paid monthly in advance. If a client upgrades a service mid-month, the F&O needs to credit the prorated amount for the balance of the month not yet used. And then he needs to invoice the client prorated for the rest of the month for the upgraded service. OpticomonOne has automated this process and it is completely seamless. You can see the credit note for the old service and the prorated invoice for the new service reflected on the statement. Inventory allocation. Customers will often buy your services while they live in a rental property, either taking the inventory with them when their lease expires or leaving it behind. Many companies will simply write off this inventory, costing the F&O another truck roll to replace the router. OpticomonOne has reduced this risk by allocating inventory to a fixed address, while also gently reminding the client to leave the router connected when they vacate. As part of the installation scheduling process, the installation address needs to be verified by the client. Once this has been done, the inventory is installed at this fixed address and is logged to that fixed location. This helps with asset management and reduces shrinkage. This particular item at the top is what we used for the demo. Its status shows occupied, which means it is removed from the list of available inventory and is assigned to the fixed address of this client. All the related serial numbers and FSAN numbers are listed on the system against this fixed address. The same process of allocation of inventory applies to the DC, central office, or node. This allows you to track your expensive inventory items that will be in your core network inventory, including OLT, switches, or routers. Orders. This is the orders dashboard, and we can apply rules to each dashboard with filters similar to Excel. So, if we only want to see orders where the customer has completed his contract and we are ready to schedule, then we can filter it that way and be able to quickly schedule the contractors to do the installation. Dashboards and reporting. We have also built out various customizable dashboards and reporting features, such as sales and installation reporting by the week, by each technician, and by salesperson. You can see which ISPs on the network are performing. With these reports, you have a lot of your data analysis automated to quickly make business and HR decisions. Ticketing. We have an integrated, simple, yet functional ticketing portal. From the ISP portal or from the end user portal, you can log a ticket that pops into the ticketing dashboard, which can be allocated to the relevant department. SMS. We have also integrated bulk messaging to be able to communicate with clients. We could message a set of clients in a particular region or with specific services for marketing or support purposes. If you have an outage in a particular region, you could effectively communicate with this group to update the clients on the progress of the repair. This reduces call volumes into your call center while enhancing the customer experience. Your vision is our passion. We have briefly discussed each of the modules and the automated processes we have built from our 15+ years of experience in the F&O and ISP industry to help you manage and scale your business. From customer sign-up, CRM, stock allocation, schedule manager, contractor portal, stock assignment, technician portal, provisioning automation, customer portal, invoicing, account statements, inventory allocation, orders, dashboards and reporting, ticketing, and SMS, this no swivel chair solution is the first and last software solution your F&O or ISP business will need to succeed. So, are you going to run your business with 5 different solutions, multiple databases, lost inventory, complicated accounting, prorating, and problems you may not even know exist? Or will OpticomonOne be providing the one solution that you need? Thank you for your time, and we look forward to partnering with you to optimize your business. Contact us at sales@opticomonone.com to start your free assessment and quotation.